Hey Pisces, I hope that you guys are all doing great. I send you much love and light. Welcome back to my channel, and this is your love reading for October, okay? If you're new here, welcome. My name is Lynn. I'm a psychic medium, and this is Passionate Heart Tarot. We're going to take a look and see the energy coming your way in your love life, Pisces. Who's coming your way? What are things going to be like? What are your messages from Spirit? Now, I don't know what messages will come through from Spirit, but just know that I'll tell you guys whatever does come through, and I do hope that it's helpful for you. Okay, let's take a look and see what is coming your way this month, all right? Before I begin your reading, I just want to take a moment to invite the white light of the Holy Spirit. Okay, Pisces, let's see what is coming your way this month. Interesting energies. Are the initials B and J important to you, Pisces? Because it's here. It could be your own. It could be the person you're dealing with. There could be a cross watcher here. And then Aquarius's energy, as well as Capricorn and Aries. I wonder if that's significant to you. Are any of you are on the cusp of Aries? Could be someone coming your way, your moon or rising signs, or someone that you're dealing with. So there's already so many messages to some of you here. I see like a pattern that continues this month. It's a pattern. I wonder if you feel like you go through it, or are you putting someone through this? Because the pattern is like, okay, I'm gonna open up. I know that I've been reserved. I know that I've been like private about things. I know that I'm not letting you in. I see that now, and I'm gonna let you in. And then when this person lets the other one in, they go really, really slow. Like their energy is so slow moving, and then it kind of feels like it's back at square one again. So if any of you watching this feel like, you know what, that's a pattern that I've been on with this person, I'm happy to know that that's what's coming in for the next month, because it can really help you put things into perspective and think about how that makes you feel. Like, is that something that you're gonna keep going through? Let yourself keep going through, because it's just highs and lows. That's what it looks like. It does look like highs and lows. That's the thing. Okay, so the overall energy is like, when someone opens up and lets the other one in, this person feels like they've won the lottery. But it's almost like, well, if you're starving and someone gives you a grape, it's gonna feel like it's the best thing you ever ate. It's like breadcrumbing. That's what I can see coming in. Okay, so if you guys have dealt with that pattern, just know that I see it continuing. It's kind of messed up because of the perception is totally off in someone's eyes. It is, I'm not gonna lie. It's being so lonely and feeling like they've been pushed away so much that when this person finally does open up to them, it feels spectacular and everything is heightened and it feels incredible. But then that person goes right back to that same like unhealthy or maybe even a toxic pattern, and then I know someone is left feeling like less than. They're left feeling like they're insulted and disrespected. Honestly, that's what this energy is like. So if you've been on this pattern with someone, Pisces, I would strongly suggest that you're careful with how much you choose to invest with someone, because the perception is totally off. That's what it is. And it just makes me question, like, What is going on with this person and why do they breadcrumb? I don't like seeing the devil's energy here with the Wheel of Fortune, and then I see your Pisces energy coming through as well as Scorpio. There's a lot of messages to you from Spirit, and I'm going to tell you straightforward. If you're wondering if you should walk away, you should. You absolutely should, because some of the changes that someone is holding on, thinking that are gonna happen, are not gonna happen. This is very interesting to me because this shows me deeply into what may actually be meant to be here. This could just be a connection that is, you know that expression, a reason, a season, or a lifetime? This could just be a season for some of you, but moreover, a reason for others of you, a catalyst for your growth. There's a lot of karmic ties that are here, and you may feel like the connection is meant to move past a certain point that it was never actually meant to move past, and then just feeling stuck, caught in a cycle, chained together with this person. You feel very connected to them on a deeper level because of the way you guys are catalysts for one another, and you're together lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. So don't feel so bad when it's hard for you to let go, and you do feel a very close bond to them. And I'm not saying that this person is a bad person. I feel like they come into your life to go through those difficult lessons for growth. This person brings those growing pains, and I feel like the longer someone holds on to it thinking it's going to move forward, the more that they become disappointed. It's very deep. It's a very deep reading, and I know that when you go through things like this with someone, you feel like, yeah, they are a bad person. I totally get that, but then, you know, I see through the layers and how it's much deeper than that. If you think you should walk away, if you're wondering, if you're looking for a sign from Spirit, you should. Because you may have learned everything that you are meant to learn and experience and get out of this connection. Don't feel bad when it hasn't amounted to more and you believe that it should. You believe that it should because there's residual memories of the history with this person. And then at the same time, don't feel bad if it's hard to let go, because you two do share ties. All right, but this is what it is. That's the pattern that I can see coming in. Open, closed, moving so slowly, back at square one again. That's what it looks like. 10 of Wands coming through in reverse is even a strong message to you from Spirit about releasing. It's because the 10 is about a cycle that's finished, and if you release it, changes will come to you. New energy will come to you. A new person could come to you. New experiences. This could be a difficult journey that maybe you've been on with someone that it's time to let go of so that energy can come to you. It's not a punishment. I know it can feel like you're being hurt, but I think you need to know the more difficult lessons you go through, the more advanced you are spiritually. That's just what it is. That's what it means. So you should actually, for those of you that feel like you suffer, you're one of the strongest ones. Okay, that's important, but it's also important to know when to let go. And Spirit is showing me that you should let go, especially if you feel like you can't keep dealing with this pattern, because that's exactly what it's going to be. 10 of Wands in reverse is like someone that's stuck, can't let go, won't let go, carrying around like this emotional baggage, carrying it around because it's a way that they even still feel close to this person, carrying certain things, even little trinkets that someone has kept, little souvenirs, their dealings with this person. Could be like a movie stub ticket, you know, little things like that, little items. That's what I can see. And I just think that what Spirit is reminding you of is to not feel bad when it is hard to sever those ties. But holding on to it, no new energy can come in, no changes can happen, because I just feel like it was never meant to be past that point. And that is not because of something you're doing wrong. It's because of that's just the way things were always meant to work out. I think it's important for someone to think about what they've learned from this person and in this connection, so they can take those lessons and break free and move forward. And then to just really be really honest with themselves and think like, okay, why does it feel so good when they finally let me in? It's because you've been out standing in the cold and you're frozen. So when someone opens up and lets you in, it feels like, oh my God, I'm in a palace. It's warm. I'm provided for. But it's only because it comes from a state of like having been pushed away and like starved. That's what the energy is like. And in some ways it's not fully real. And I know that's not the easiest thing to hear, but it's like a misperception of things. Like I said, what the comparison that Spirit honestly keeps showing me is like when someone is starving and you give them a cracker or like one grape, and it feels like it's the best thing they've ever eaten. That's what the energy is like. And I think it's just important for someone to let themselves see it, especially if they feel like I've gone through this enough with this person. If you're wondering why they won't let go of you, they may not be the one that's meant to let go. So they'll keep you there. You could be the one that's meant to put up those boundaries, find some inner strength and release and sever and break those ties. That's very important. And I know we don't always think about things from that perspective. And I feel like this is almost a personal reading for someone because there's a lot of personal messages coming through. And I feel like the messages are very deep. So it's like up to someone to think about, do they want to keep falling back into this pattern of getting let in, and it feels amazing when they're let in and then being shut out again, or like things not progressing and moving incredibly slowly, and then just feeling stuck, not knowing what to do. Should I stay or should I go? Should I stay? Should I go? I'm saying all of these things because it's what Spirit is showing me, and it's also the way that someone feels in their thoughts. If you let yourself see the truth, you will be so much happier. You'll be much freer. Let yourself see things from a higher perspective and stop blaming yourself for things or feeling like you're doing something wrong. It's a lot deeper than that. You're not doing anything wrong. Nothing that you could do would change the outcome of the certain things that are destined between you and this person. So I feel like there are actually a lot of positive messages to someone from Spirit if they've been hard on themselves. And to ask themselves, like, can you stand this for another month? Do you want to go through this another month? You know what I mean? Like being pulled in and then pushed away. You're starving and you only get a few crumbs to eat. Like, you deserve so much more than that. You do. You have to let yourself receive your blessings and know when it's time to cut off certain things, certain people, certain connections. I know this is a love reading, but I wonder if any of you will think maybe even to someone else that's in your life now, a non-romantic connection. And maybe think, because this could even prompt you to think about those things, and this could also be a message to you to release that person, to let that person go. All right, you guys, that is what I see going on. Very personal. That's how this reading is coming through to me. I want to look at the 10 of Wands. I think someone needs to be aware of, even as they watch this, their determination to keep trying. You'll do what you feel is best for you. And even in that determination and you keep trying, don't feel bad about it, because there will be certain lessons that you take away, and each of you will transition certain energies at a different time simply because you're in different places in life. You see, this is like someone saying, I'm going to give it one last try. I'm going to give it my all. I'm going to do it. I'm going to pull out all the stops and dive in and see if that'll get the energy to shift and to change. But I have to be really honest with you. You can pull out all the stops, use all the tricks, all the tools that you feel you have. And it's just important to recognize what is meant to be and what is not meant to be. And you're dealing with a situation that's not meant to move past the point that it is. And you're setting yourself up for disappointment. I don't mean to be so frank, but that's the energy that's here. So I wonder if I'm reading your energy, Pisces, because I am reading for you. You may be the one who feels like you experience this kind of breadcrumbing from someone, or it could be a cross watcher here and they feel like that's their energy when it comes to a Pisces. You know, that's what's here. But I have to be honest, this is very clear. The Magician around the Five of Cups. You can keep trying and trying and trying, and maybe try things that you have never tried before. But some things are just not meant to move to a certain place. And again, that is not because of something that you're doing wrong or haven't tried or are lacking. And I just see where even if it just results in someone feeling sad. There's a lot of sadness here. And then, you know, the Six of Cups is like that residual energy, the past repeating itself. And then the Sun in reverse, Leo's energy coming through. Someone can be setting themselves up for a lot of sadness if they're not careful. So I know each of you will do what you feel is best for you. I just think it's important for you to think about yourself, your own well-being, spiritually, emotionally, mentally. And know when it's time to give that energy back into yourself rather than giving it away to someone else. Okay, you guys, that's what I see going on. And just know, Pisces, that I truly do wish you all the best when it comes to your love life. I know this reading may not be for everyone because I truly do feel like it's someone's personal reading where maybe they really need to hear these messages from Spirit. So, of course, take from it what feels right to you. I feel like this reading belongs to someone and it's for them. That's what I see coming through for October. Okay, you guys, I do send you much love and light and just want to say thank you for being here with me for your reading. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next reading.